What's up, everyone? Appreciate you guys' patience this morning. It's been pretty sluggish, sore. Been, but either way, we're gonna bring the heat this morning. All right, so today we are gonna talk about purpose and the importance of purpose in life. And actually, first off, I'm gonna recommend the book that's definitely inspired me with a few other things to start this YouTube channel and share things with you guys. And that is Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. There's an audiobook on YouTube. Go check it out. Very, very good book. So we're going to start with as we're kids. When you were young, everyone deals with this. So you're pretty dependent on your parents. It's natural. It's natural law to be pretty helpless and depend on them for everything, pretty much. I'm gonna say we got duped to a degree, because I'll get into the schooling and how that all worked, but that's okay to be dependent on your parents. It's you're a kid, you just had fun, you just whatever. But when it comes to schooling, there's something that we went through called compulsory schooling. This started back in the early 1900s. This book came out a little bit after the early 1900s, kind of like right when they switched over to schooling. Like, this is when it happened. And in compulsory schooling, which we still get today, you're told to sit down, and they don't tell you to shut the fuck up, but it's pretty much shut up and just do what you're told. Do what you're told. Be reactive towards everything you're fed. Just be passive towards all this information that don't mean shit. Doesn't mean nothing to you. You're not passionate about it. You're not using your active, mind as a kid. Like, it's super fucking powerful, man. Super powerful what the mind that you're given. Absolutely. And we're just told to shut it off and just memorize shit, and it's just bullshit. It's bullshit. So through that, say each one of us has a passion or a few passions, and say I wanted to be an artist, and instead of it being more hands-on, active, proactive, say I wanted to be an artist, and they bring a local artist in that has this, these skills, and they could pay him as a teacher and just kind of sit back and just, students become the teachers. They become there's like a more, I forgot what you even call it, but kind of like a round table of hey man, just very, dynamic, and the teacher kind of takes a back step. So instead of me doing my painting and all that stuff, instead of him being this is how you paint, this is you're being very mental about it in that way, instead of being hands-on, just getting to it. That's why workshops and anything outside of schooling is more educational than actual schooling itself, even college, man. It's but let's get back to the point. So you're taught to, sit down, just take in whatever. So when you get out of school, you're feeling the same way. You don't know what you want, because life has been giving whatever it wants to you, instead of you taking from life what the fuck you want, using your mind, being hey, this is what I want, this is the way it's gonna be. You're taught to take the first shittiest fucking job just to get by, or to go to college and just see what you. A lot of people have a hard time being yo, what the fuck do I want to do? So, and we all have our passions. So what I'm telling you is to find that one or a few passions and get fucking to it. This should be especially my men out there. That should be your number one priority. Fuck anything else. You're born in this life to fucking, and it's not even negative connotation to say take whatever the fuck you want from it, man. Because that's going to make you a better man. To say, if you make a lot of money, you can help more people with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you serve people with your purpose. Whatever your purpose is, whether it's you're looking at some food and you're man, I want to create a dish like that, and you just get creative with it. Music, all that, man. It could be anything. Mine is oratory and starting these videos. That's a start. So I'm inviting you, because you invited me to speak to you. Yeah, I appreciate that. But I'm inviting you to take this advice, find one of those things, and just take to it, man. Take to it. And from there, because a lot of things, man, you'll be taught, like, how can I say this? Like, you're just drifting through life, man, accepting whatever the fuck it takes from you, like, whatever it gives to you, the shitty people, relationships, like, all that, shitty job, not giving them, like, taking whatever you can get from it, instead of actually you creating it, instead of you actually being like, this is my life, you know what I'm saying? That puts you in a very, very powerful position, man. Purpose gives you that ambition, that willpower, man. Instead of, like, just being like, oh, this is it, like, I'm drifting, you know? But it just doesn't make any sense to me, man. Why live a life you don't even enjoy? Why? That makes no sense. That makes you shitty company for other people. But let's get back to purpose. So one of the next things, like I said, man, your purpose is your number one. It should just be day in, day out, however you're going to make it happen. Serving people, that golden rule of, like, how you treat people is how you treat yourself, man. However you serve people is you serve it on yourself too. That's in some way your karma, you know? So it talks about mastery over self too, and your thoughts. So there's going to be adversity, you know, when it comes to your purpose. It's not going to be easy, you know. Whatever you're passionate about, you can always get better at, you know. Like, think about it this way. Think about, like, the mastery of self with the 7 deadly sins. Let's talk about lust. You want love out of life. You know, everyone wants love. Compared to, like, if you can't control, like, everything stems from sexual energy. That's everything. You know, men are inspired through their sexual energy for women, but you can transmutate that energy and use it for your purpose, instead of just, you know, just overindulging in sex, overindulging in food. I'm going to get that in another video. Overindulging in food is you can look at those as sins. Those are sins, man. You can really see it, because you're not using your mind when you're just splurging on sex, and you're splurging on food or any of that, you know? And learning from adversity, man, it's not always going to be easy when you're dealing with your purpose. You're always going to get, you know, some sort of, it's like the yin and the yang kind of thing, you know? Through adversity, you're going to learn stuff, but you're going to get fucking hit. You're going to get hit with, you know, some hard lessons, but there's always a seed of intellect you can take from that. You know, and you can even talk about, I forgot to talk about greed. You could say if you wanted, you did your purpose for money, right? This is the devil at work, you know? You get a lot of money from your purpose, and what happens? You get off your purpose and you go drifting again, because it's about money. It should never be about what you're going to get from life. It should never be about that. It should be about who you're becoming and what you're doing, you know, compared to just what can you get, because it's good to have material things, but if you indulge on those things, that's going to make you a drifter again. That's going to turn you into someone that's going to sin with all those sins, like I said, gluttony and all that, even attention, all that shit. I'm gonna wrap it up, because I'm doing 9-10 minutes right now, and we're gonna get to other things. I'm gonna do other videos. But lastly is your associations with people. Think about it this way. You know, people that are, think about rich people. Who do they associate with? Other rich people. Excuse me. They associate with other rich people, because that mind connection is there. Think about people that are in the slums. They all talk the same. They all think the same. They all treat each other the same way. It's the same fucking shit. Go to, like, if I go into my boxing gym A lot of those people have the same mindset. They're savages, man. Shout out to Western New York MMA too, because y'all are shit, man. I miss you guys. They all have that strengthened mind, because that's what it takes to get in that game. You know, whatever you want, you got to deal with those kind of people. You wanna go and let's go back to art. You want to go do some art. Go meet up with people. Go find a workshop. Go do that shit. It's there, man. It's there for your taking. It is there for your fucking taking. But I'm telling you right now, I'm going to finish this video up. We're running on 11 minutes. We got fucking duped, man. We got duped. And that's partially you can tell that I'm angry about shit, but I'm passionate because this shit is the truth. It is the fucking truth, man. We've been just, hey, take whatever life can give you. No, man, go out and take that shit instead of just receiving. Go and take it. Go be active about that shit, you know? So that's the video. We'll see what tomorrow brings, but I'm gonna get to it next. You know, like I'm telling you guys right now, whatever it is that you love in life, go for it. Do not fucking wait. Do not drift. Do not drift. Time is the most valuable asset a man has. So men, stay strong. Go check out that book, man. Go check out that book and go get on it. Go get on your purpose. Find what you love, man. Try to monetize that passion. You know, go serve the world. Go serve the world, you know. And whatever comes, all the goods that come your way, do not take that bait either. Just keep serving the world. And it's going to be beautiful, man. That's it. You guys, go fucking get it. Go get that shit. All right? All right, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.